Hey, what's up YouTube? Silky here, bringing you the last road to unranked with my current team. I am excited for these guys to finish it off finally. We did bring our record back a little bit in the last episode, so hopefully we can finish on a high note. I do have a question of the day for you guys. What would you like to see on my next team? I'm going to be building the next team. I want to know what you guys' input. I've already got a couple really good ideas, so I'm going to be putting all those to work in our next episode, starting next week. So let me know down below what you guys want to see. You know, if you want to see me try to fail miserably with certain Pokemon, go for it. So let's jump right into the video. You see, I brought us back 8-8, 1508 record again, rating. And if you guys are enjoying the series, make sure you show some love on the like button down below. It means the world to me. I always love seeing what you guys have to say. We find a 1574 rated player. This should be interesting. Oh man. So he's got the dual primals with Megaments. So he's probably going to bring Megaments to start for Fake Out. Oh man. Or for Intimidate, not Fake Out. I'm thinking Weavile will come in for a Fake Out pressure. So let's start with a couple non-physical attackers. Ferrothorn's gonna do nothing here. Mewtwo will be good. I like starting Mewtwo here. King I'll bring in the back is Talonflame. Talonflame's not really going to do much. So I'm going to start Mewtwo Thundurus, King and Groudon in the back. And let's see what happens. I'm guessing it's going to be the Ments and Weavile to start. That's going to be my assumption here. Now let's see how correctly I predict his opening play, or her opening play. Salamence and Weavile. So Weavile's going to Fake Out. And Intimidate. So now I can switch out. What is he going to do? He could set up a Tailwind with Ments, Mega Evolve, or Double Edge or Hyper Voice. So I'm going to switch Mewtwo out. No. He's going to Fake Out. He's going to Fake Out, probably going to Fake Out Mewtwo, because he knows Mewtwo's going to be the strongest hitter. So I'm going to Ice Punch. Do I Taunt? You know what? Let's go for the Hidden Power Ice on the Ments as well. We'll double into Ments. Well played on his part. Here comes the Groudon. Groudon's still not really going to like to take both these hits. Because he might just go for the Icicle Crash to try to take out Thundurus. So here comes the Desolate Land. No Fake Out, so he went for the Icicle Crash, it appears. Oh, knockoff. Well played. I messed that one up for sure. Weavile's Life Orbed. Okay. So let's bring in Kang. And we're going to Fake Out Weevil. Faking out Weavile for sure. And let's Thunderbolt into the Weavile to try to knock it out. It's risky. I don't like doubling into Weavile like this. Should have fake out the Groudon. But Mence isn't going to like to take this Thunderbolt, though. Should have fake out on the Groudon. This guy has got all the predicts. He is just destroying me here. This guy is like 3 steps ahead of me at every turn. Earth Power. Critical hit, of course. We don't pick up the KO. I'm going to Sucker Punch the Mence in hopes to just pick up a KO. No. I want to take out that Groudon if we can. And then Thunderbolt the Mence. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, so the Mence goes for the Protect. And Groudon, he double protects. Alright. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. So he knows what we're going to play, what we're going to do. So I am actually going to now Sucker Punch the Mence and switch into... Do we switch into Groudon? No. No, let's go for a Hidden Power on the Groudon. Just to chip away some more damage. Oh, he did go for the Tailwind. Dang it. Should have Sucker Punched Groudon. So there goes Kang. Very, very well played opponent today. I'm telling you, this player is just top notch for a 1500 rating. Just very, very well played. And I am glad to retire the team against such a good player, too. Alright, so I've got to protect Groudon. And let's Hidden Power. Let's Hidden Power Groudon. Alright, so we get the protect rather. Hyper Voice. Don't KO Thundurus. Good, we eat that up. Ooh, Thundurus avoids the attack. And we pick up the KO on Groudon. There we go. There we go. There we go. Here comes Weevil, who can still fake out. He can still go for the fake out, so let's Rock Slide and Thunderbolt Mence just because. Icicle Crash, that should KO. Dang it. Man. Such a good opponent. And single target should... doesn't pick up the KO. It did do a ton of damage, though. We pick up the double with the crit on Weevil. Weavile. So now it's down to Kyogre and Groudon. He is going to super KO me with a Water Spout. He is going to super KO me with the Water Spout. Okay, so all we can do right here is protect. Hope that that takes out his Tailwind. Tailwind petered out. Okay. So now, let's see what happens. Precipice Blades. Not enough to KO. Well, very, very good game to this opponent. That was so close. Came right down to the wire, surprisingly. But very, very good game. Very well played. She just predicted so well early. Alright, that was a great first game. Absolutely loved that one. Alright, so let's see who we get for our last opponent with this team. Our last ever opponent with this team. Let's see who we're going to get. Let's see if we can bring it back with a W at the end. Wow, she was so good. Just made all the predicts. 10 steps ahead of me at every turn. Now we get a 1522 Saber from Japan. Let's see. I'm really thinking that Raichu's coming for fake out pressure. And obviously Mence for the Intimidate. He might bring the Talonflame. Probably not, though. We only really have Ferrothorn for it. But Clefairy's definitely an option. And clearly he's bringing the two primals. So what's his lead? What's my lead? If I bring Kang, he can fake out Kang with Raichu. But Kang does so much damage to the rest of the team. So I gotta start with Kang. Oh, that Xerneas is going to be a problem. I'm actually going to bring Ferrothorn in the front as well. Yeah, I'm going to bring Ferrothorn out front. So poor Talonflame didn't see a whole lot of play in this games. 18 games this will be 18. And Talonflame didn't get to see a whole lot. So there, he does bring the Talonflame and the Raichu. Alright, so this is super, super obvious. I'm going to fake out the Talonflame and protect. No. Let's switch into Groudon there. Because his Flare Blitz isn't going to do hardly anything to Groudon. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Right after all the evolutions. So fake out onto my fake out. Okay. So we're good there. And the Flare Blitz into Groudon. Still does a ton of damage. Alright. So, now... Sucker Punch. Who's he gonna stay in with? He can't do any Thunderbolt type moves with Raichu. Let's Sucker Punch the... No. It's not Sucker Punch. Let's just do a Return. Return into the Raichu slot. And Rock Slide. Alright, so whatever's coming in is taking a heavy beating from this return. So he's got his own Groudon. Of all of his mons, that would be the one that could take the return the best. Flare Blitz into Kang. Wow, how does that do that much damage? Oh, the sunlight. That really sucks. Rock Slide will KO, though. So we lose 1-1. No, not Ferrothorn. We want Mewtwo for this one. There's the Mence. And the Mewtwo. I don't like that Intimidate. That Intimidate really does hurt here. Because my Groudon is a physical attacker. And... do we go Precipice or Rock Slide? If I'm quicker, I might get a flinch with Rock Slide. Alright, so his Groudon's out. Sending in the or Raichu again, rather. So he didn't bring his legendary. Alright, so he gets the Protect there. That Raichu's still not going to want to take this Rock Slide. Alright, so he's got Fake Out Pressure. So we're going to switch into Ferrothorn. And Protect with Groudon. Because he's going to fake out the Mewtwo slot. Alright, so he didn't use any Protect. There's the Fake Out. Iron Barb's putting back some damage, though. And he went for the Draco. He went Draco Meteor. Okay, so... let's Power Whip there. Do I Fire Punch? He's definitely quicker. Yeah, let's Fire Punch into the Salamence. Hopefully Draco doesn't KO. Really need you to survive this Groudon. Thank you. That's my boy. And Nuzzle does nothing but paralyze. We're already the slowest Pokemon, so... you're just going to hurt yourself to that Iron Barbs. Oh, and we get the burn. We get the burn. That was huge. That was definitely huge. Alright, so let's Doesn't really matter which damage we do. Nah, you know, if we can set up a Leech Seed on that as well, and I'm going to go for Protect. If we could set up a Leech Seed on that Salamence, that'd be pretty big. Alright, so he's getting withdrawn. Oh, he's bringing in Groudon. So we're going to get the Leech Seed off on Groudon, hopefully. Should have went for a move. Feint to go through the Protect, which does nothing. And we get the Leech Seed up. Alright, that's big. That's some residual damage. So a Protect on Ferrothorn and Precipice Blades. Because even if he switches out, the Precipice Blades should be able to KO the Raichu. If his Groudon's quicker, then obviously our Groudon goes down. If it's a speed tie and we win, we do some heavy damage to both if he goes for an attacking move. Either way, I'm predicting Groudon to die on this one. So he just goes for the withdraw. And so back will in come the Mence. I am perfectly fine with this. Because there goes your Raichu. Your Raichu is gone. Your Raichu is super gone. Now, he's going to Hyper Voice with the Mence. I'm okay with that. Let him Hyper Voice or Draco or whatever he's going to do there. Let's set up a Leech Seed on the Groudon. And Protect with our Groudon. Because I want to just keep getting as much residual damage as we can. There's the Eruption. Should KO Ferrothorn. I'm okay with that. Ferrothorn served his purpose. We get some more burn damage off. Alright, so in comes Mewtwo. Mewtwo can put on a lot of pressure here. But we need some key plays here. Namely, we need this Psystrike to do a ton of damage. And this Rock Slide to actually hit. But I'm guessing that's another Hyper Voice from the Mence. I'm going to guess Hyper Voice is coming out here. Mewtwo gets the Psystrike off. Ah, no KO. We needed the KO there. And he gets a crit. Oh, man. Well, that's going to be game there. Very good game. Sad that we end on 0-2 to end the Road to Unranked series, but I guess it's fitting for the title. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Let me know down below what you want to see, what like combos you want to see, what specific mons you might want to see. Let me know down below what you're looking for in the next episode. And until next week, I'll see you later. Peace.